Alright, so I'm sitting in my bath and I'm thinking on the origin of words because I like lexicography, which is the study of words and the origins of words. Because I waste my time and apparently yours. So while I'm looking at this, I was thinking of a really fun example of a word which sometimes is used in popular jargon for media, could be for certain franchises that I enjoy, but mostly because I was playing Black Flag again, I was thinking of the word I. Here's the thing, though. I don't know where I comes from, and I don't really want to Google it right away. So we endeavor into the scientific process, where we have two very well educated and informed, where we have two very where we have two guesses. Now here's the thing, right? I was thinking at first, because of my love for New Vegas and because of my understanding of some Latinian language, Awe. Similar to how the Legion may say Awe, true to Lil Sar. Awe, true to Kaisar, right? Sorry, Lil. There we go. Proper form. Theory 1. It could be a Latinian root. Latinian root. Here's the problem. What's theory 2? All. Yeah. Popularized by the Chode language. Chode. See, the real issue in testing this is they could both technically work. For example, this could be an example of, similar to a false cognate, a rule that we would think works because of our Germanic understanding of English or other Proto-European languages and how they may apply. However, the Latin root doesn't actually apply, similar to a false cognate. Or, all yeah could in fact be some kind of an answer which was then melded in other ways that you may see languages form, which is very interesting to see. So, the problem really, like a lot of things, is really just the continuity, right? Well, it turns out, get this fucking shit out of here. Get out of there. That there's languages that have what's called an echo response. Now, essentially, and I don't really want to detail it in too much, an echo response could be something like a question. Are you gay? I'm not. I mean, what are you, my grandpa? Don't ask me that. Anyway, the response for this could be no or yes. And that's enough. Because stop asking about my life. But the problem then falls into when it's not enough. So certain languages like Chinese, Finnish, various other European languages also have this. An echo response is where you'll have to actually say the verb in the language. So the way that the sentence would translate to, are you happy? I'm doing this standing and my legs are shaking, so I don't care anymore. Is no, I am not happy. And according to the conjugation for are you, which in French, for example, would be être, or in English would just be the you, are you is, or to be, I should say, the verb doesn't fit in the sentence, and it's not considered a proper sentence unless you do say, no, I am not happy. The echo response is echoing the initial verb to actually say, I am not. Similarly, you could say, yes, I am happy. In this case, the verb, God, my handwriting sucks, is to be. In this example, this does work. And of course, what that means is, get out of here. But it's actually a lot harder to determine whether the echo response fits into it. Now, a lot of historical sources and a lot of mid-English does state that in the 1570s, I, which was essentially yes, was used in that form. So, yes does, ironically and tragically to the point where I want to not be on this planet anymore, fit. However, there's more. The issue is that to eternity, or Awe true to Kaisar, literally eternal to Kaisar, or eternity to Kaisar, in various forms which you could translate it, though that's a very, very little translation, and even that could be off from what I've read and what I understand, doesn't fit any more or any less for the translation of I. Translation and transitioning it doesn't always work that way. So in the 1570s, it was being used, I, as essentially yes, or to eternity yes, or in various other translations in mid-English, literally just the intent of saying yes, always, or yes, forever. Now, that's a very formal way of saying that, but it doesn't really answer the question of where the root comes in, which is why it's one of those few instances that I could see where it seems like it's an amalgam of the two, where common lexicon eventually brought I into the point of being a popular usage, of course, for the time. Now we've dramatically shifted so that I is not in the common tongue or the layman's terms, unless used ironically or in specific instances like military service or in referencing the past. Those sorts of jargon terms do change over time. That's really interesting. Man, I really wish I could do drugs, but I can't. So this is what I do instead. And this may not historically be correct, or according to the word studies that I've done, which is very little and very not informed, not expertly trained, could all just be bullshit. So I don't mean to waste your time if I have, but I really hope that you were able to, I don't know, fucking live your life, breathe air, have a good time. Peace.